Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be installing a stage 3 juggernaut tuner kit on my Coleman bt200x. Right now it's just a stock juggernaut, engages around 2200 RPM, and this is a stage 3 motor. So just looking for a little higher engagement and have a little more fun with it, because ride's nice right now, but definitely could use some more hit off the bottom end. So we're going to pop this off and get this kit installed. All right, we got the driver off, got the tuner kit here. We're gonna pop off this outer shell and remove the stock parts. I think I'm gonna go with the bushings, the rollers, and the nuts. I'm gonna leave out the upgraded titanium bolts because I'm not looking to get it up to 3700. I kind of want to keep it around 35. And it looks like if I use the stock bolts, it should hopefully come out with an engagement right around there. So let's pop this off. All right, we got that apart. Now we're gonna blow it out with some air, get it all cleaned up, and start getting these parts in. All right, guys, we're having some technical difficulties. I did buy this kit on Amazon for full disclosure. It looked like the Go Power Sports kit with the same nuts and bolts. So I'm not sure if it's a genuine kit. I took my calipers and double checked all the spacers and rollers were the same width and sizing and everything. One of the rollers and sleeves were just not going together very smoothly, so I took some 1500 grit sandpaper and just kind of cleaned out the holes a little bit, made sure there was no burrs in there. Everything seems to be free spinning now. I added just a tiny bit of grease on there, just to kind of keep them from freezing up on there. So just basically get a little on my finger and just the slightest coating on there just to kind of keep everything moving freely. So let's get these installed and get it done. All right, we got all the rollers on there, new bushings, new nylock nuts. And you don't want to get them super tight. You just want to basically get them on there. I left just a fingernail gap on there because the nylock nut will hold itself on. And that way you're not creating any tension on the roller or the insert in there to create any binding. So we're going to get this thing all put back together now and get it back on the bike. All right, my phone died before I got it put back together, but we got it all put back together. You see the blue nylock nuts in there. So we're gonna get this thing put back on the bike now. All right, we got the Stage 3 tuner kit installed. Got the driver back on the bike. So we're gonna get it out and do some testing now. We'll see you out there. All right, got the juggernaut on there. We're gonna go for a ride now. Gas is on there. Alright guys, just got back from taking out the bt200x after installing the stage 3 tuner kit, and this thing is a handful. So before it had an engagement RPM of about 2200, and it would rev to about 65, 66 is where I would see it. Now the engagement's up to right about 34, kind of ideally where I was wanting it to be, but it is pulling way more RPM. The top RPM I saw was about 7,500. This is a stage 3 build, so 26-pound springs, stainless steel valves. So I guess I'm probably getting close to about its limitation. But it definitely jumped up substantially in RPM, because before the max RPM I would see with the 2200 engagement was about 6,700, 6,400 on average is kind of about where I'd see it. And now we're climbing upwards of 75 on the tack there that you can see I got on the handlebar. It tracks temperature and RPM and all that good stuff. The max reading on it saying 7,700. So it's definitely a rowdy little bike. This is, if you're not experienced, I would say this kit's probably not for you. But this thing is a handful and it's super fun. So just kind of my 2 cents. I love rowdy bikes. I love going fast. And growing up, I've been on dirt bikes pretty much my whole life and all that good stuff. So definitely nothing unfamiliar for me, but this thing is a blast.